a counter shot. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to
Ain't got no fucking damage.
give it back the next round.
I'm at 5.
On to the fourth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You believe what we are seeing. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got him there. Which fighter will say no mas? They both want a knockout, you can tell. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Misses with the jab. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Time for the fifth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Do you believe this?
Fuck, that's my fault.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
That doesn't.
So
Yep,
it's onward
I
and
ain't no
upward.
stamina. I ran all that nigga stamina out too. Fuck. At 22 stamina, I was dead. Yeah, 37, boy. Nigga, I'm looking at it and show you. You dead. Your shit was swelling up too. I ain't got no damage. You just got a flash knocker. Hey, nigga, look at your fucking shit swelling. That weak ass cut. That shit is literally swelling. Mm-hmm. Shit ain't swelling. My shit got a cut. Yeah, I was also tired. I was also tired. Fucking trying some shit.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on, I'm wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run.
All right, heavyweight, 8 rounds. So you ain't changing it? You keep it. You get a better fighter. Oh, welterweight, 6 rounds. But Manny Pacquiao.
It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You going head to
Fuck
head,
my nigga Boo.
your tide go snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the door. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style.
Any help. The doctors could only instruct the nurses to lift her legs and force her to exercise. Because if she continued this lifestyle, her life would be at serious risk. But all Mara wanted was to leave the hospital, avoiding the tough journey of losing weight. Her attitude even made the doctors walk out in frustration.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing.
It's a good arena right here. I like
A lot
this.
of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I'll fight good outside in that putty ass arena.
Many said
It's
this
like I'm
fight
fighting for
never
something.
happened, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice counter.
Got the fucking Spider-Man punch.
How about that time counter shot? He carries away the left uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. A straight right just misses.
It's a fan.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
to see a jab from these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your
Shit.
face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second.
Bye-bye, baby. See you later. Give me a kiss.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there
Love
again.
you, baby.
Be
See you
smart,
tomorrow,
be
okay?
sharp. Don't be a fool.
See you tomorrow,
Suck it
okay?
in. Make him fight your fight.
See you when I get
Hold
off.
him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't find a home. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Only catching air with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Back here, throwing them bitches tonight.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
What a punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
What the fuck?
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Can't land the jab there. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fantastic punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe
10 minutes, fucking up.
There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they survive that?
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good counter punching. Miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, great round. Relax.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's
Oh,
going
no.
to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You
They ain't showing nothing in round 3.
Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure.
Oh,
He knows
you
your
know when
legs
a
are
nigga
good. He
I'm
knows
boxing
your
your
hands
ass
are
up.
cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Straight right just misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he misses with that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment?
Man,
so
get the
far?
fuck.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn.
I don't know what the story.
There's the bell for round 6. That corner has
He
got to
toxic,
find
yeah.
a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
I was winning the first 3, nigga. I don't know what happened to the last 2.
Just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. They got out of the way of that right hook. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. That right uppercut misses.
I gotta work them, bitch, me.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Jab does not score. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last
I
thing
know I had
we
the first
expect.
three. I ain't know what
What a
happened
fight,
after that.
what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. This is,
Oh, gas though, too
I
early.
didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near
Gas.
tight.
I got gassed out too early. I was dead after round 3. Or down on the first hook. Or down that bottom nigga say. The bottom nigga said I won the first 5. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. The reason I was unanimous, I got 59, 55, 59, 55. Only one nigga said 50, 56. I beat you for all 5. Look at the other 2, bro. You blind? Luke and Floyd both gotta be one of the first 5. You don't see it? Oh. Yeah, I always like to see who did what. Oh, damn, boy. I'll bust the fuck out you. You hit me with 158. I hit you with 264. Oh, fuck, I ain't have no stamina. This nigga, you threw 135 power punch. I only threw 28. I ain't have no stamina. Nigga, 135, and I ain't got no stamina. That shit. You threw 358, nigga. I threw 650. Man, fuck that. I ain't throw no fucking power punches. I don't hit that shit. discussed.